Hi, welcome to my channel, Math Made Easy with Laurel. I'm Laurel, and in this video we're going to talk about multiplying decimals. If you know how to multiply whole numbers, then it's not going to be too tough for you to learn how to multiply decimals. We go about it in much the same way, but at the end we have to figure out how many decimal places we should have in our answer. So in our first example, I'm going to multiply this as if it's a 512 times 3. I'm just going to go through, do the multiplication the way I normally do, and then at the very end, we will then take a look at our decimals. So I start multiplying. 3 times 2 is 6, 3 times 1 is 3, 3 times 5 is 15. If I was multiplying 512 times 3, my answer would be 1,536. However, when you're multiplying decimals, your answer will have the same number of digits past the decimal point as the total in the two numbers you're multiplying. So we have 1 digit past the decimal point here, 2 here. So that means we should have 1 plus 2. We should have 3 digits in our decimal point. So this answer will be 1.536. So multiply as normal and then figure out where your decimal point goes at the end. That's it. Let's take a look at a couple more examples. So to multiply this, I start the way I do with any multiplication. I start with the 4 and I multiply the 4 to each of those digits. So 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 3 is 12, carry the 1. 4 times 2 is 8 plus the 1 is 9. Then when I move to my next digit, I put a 0 in as a placeholder here, and then 1 times 1 is 1, 1 times 3, 1 times 2. I add these two numbers up. 9 plus 3 is 12, carry the 1. So I have 3,234, which is the answer I would have if there were no decimal places in there. However, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 digits in the decimal values for those two numbers, which means I need a total of 4 digits in my answer past the decimal point. So my answer will be 0.3234. In this next example, before we start, you can already see that we should have 6 digits in my decimal value of the number. Let's start multiplying. 6 times 1 is 6. 6 times 2 is 12, carry the 1. 6 times 5 is 30, plus the 1 is 31. Then I move to my next digit. I have to put a 0 placeholder there. 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 5 is 20. I move to my next digit. I need 2 zeros as placeholders. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 5 is 5. Add everything up. 1 plus 8 plus 1 is 10, carry the 1. 6, 7. So I should have a total of 6 digits to the right of my decimal point. I only have 5, which means I need a 0 as a placeholder so that I have 6 digits past my decimal point. And I always suggest that you put a 0 in front of the decimal point. It makes it easier to see that decimal point. So my answer would be 0.076066. That's how you multiply decimal numbers. Practice these as much as you can, and then when you're ready, take a look at my next video, which will be on dividing decimals. Take care and see you then.